Hello everyone, my name is Sasha Bonasin and I'm a psychic medium, and this is my monthly horoscope tarot card reading, and it's for you Cancerians for January 2017. So it's for you, my lovely Cancerians, for January 2017. And you also, guys, are going to be one of those signs that are going to be completely blown away by the energies that 2017 year in general is going to bring. But it's all going to start now. It's all going to start in January. Guys, you are going to be affected in such an amazing way, like I cannot even explain this. Basically, what is going to happen, it is a very important month for those of you that are working, and for those of you that are having careers, or even for those of you that are not working, and for those of you that are retired, or for those of you that are like at the college, university, in general, for every single one of you, this is going to be absolutely incredible months, because this is the month when you are going to realize certain things about yourself, certain things about your future. And you must remember one thing. You must remember one thing, guys, and you have to promise this to me, that no matter whatever idea comes to your head, when it comes to your work, when it comes to your career, if you're retired, if you're focusing to something else, on something completely different, on different things in life, or if you're at a college, if you're at a university, if some kind of idea comes to you and it seems to be like completely crazy, it seems to be so ridiculous, it seems to be something like, it may seem to be like, what on earth, you know, something that if you say to somebody else, they would probably be like, oh please, or probably they wouldn't believe you, or probably they wouldn't believe that you're capable of doing it. Guys, seriously, you just have to trust yourself 100%, 1000%, 10,000%, million%, because you are going to be in touch with yourself. You are going to be in touch with your own spirituality, like most of the signs are going to be throughout the year 2017. But when it comes to you guys, more specifically, the very first 2 weeks of 2017 are going to be very important, because not only you will have a very good news when it comes to your work, and this is especially for those of you that have been maybe struggling, for those of you that haven't been recognized, for those of you that really you felt like people didn't notice your hard work. Also the same for those of you that work for yourself, for those of you that are self-employed. This is just going to be really incredible month, because this is going to be the time when you are going to be noticed, the time when you are going to be recognized, and the time when the things are finally going to start to pay off big time. Guys, this is also going to be the time when all your finances are going to get into the right place, all your finances are going to start making sense, and the certain things about your future certain things about your future when it comes to your career, when it comes to your finances, are going to be completely crystal clear after this point. So, however, the very first couple of weeks are going to be ridiculously important because of two things. As I said, you're going to start being recognized, and then that is just going to give you push, you know, to just look forward to new things, better things in life, especially when it comes to your career, and especially when it comes to what you do, because certain things after this point are going to be known to you, certain ideas you're going to get, which is going to be absolutely incredible. And that's why I said this before, that's why I started this reading with the fact that you have to trust yourself. So no matter how ridiculous ideas seems to, even to you, to yourself, no matter how crazy it may seem, trust me, it is going to work, and it is going to be completely connected to what you do. Also, as I said, if you're retired or at university, the same things apply to you as well. You will basically have to trust yourself completely, because there is an amazing idea that is going to come to you, and that idea is going to become really big later on. Just watch this space, okay? It might not start working straight away. It might not start becoming, you know, big and huge straight away, but later on, this is all going to make sense. So the bottom line is, trust yourself. Trust your instincts. This is a very, very important time to trust yourself and trust your instincts. Nobody else can play any kind of role in your life this month apart from yourself trusting your own instincts. You can listen to for advice. You can listen for like some kind of enlightenment, some kind of advice, so, you know, for the advice, that's fine. But the bottom line is that at the end of the day, you have to trust your own instincts. Just throughout January, this is going to be very, very, very important. And you will see exactly what I mean. Another thing that I was going to say why this month is going to be really important, because there is going to be this big realization that you guys are going to have. And this is going to be going from the beginning of January towards the mid-January very, very strongly. You will want to go out there. You will want to spend time with your friends. You will want to spend the time with your families. You will feel like a little bit nostalgic about certain things, about certain people in your past, certain family members, and this is all going to be kind of pushing you towards the fact that you want to spend lots of time with your family, lots of time with the people from your past that you really love, that you remember, and things like that. So in general, this is going to be very, very good time of spending time with people, spending time with your friends, spending time with your family members. And also I can see that you will also think about things in life like your own health, your own happiness. I can see that lots of you are going to be changing diets, like lots of you will want to become really healthy. I'm not saying you're not eating healthy or anything like that, or like maybe lots of you will want to become even healthier, if I can put it that way, or lots of you would also want to like go out, explore things. You're gonna feel much more adventurous than you normally do. You will have much more energy than you normally do. I can see lots of you will be turning towards like a healthy things in life, like going to the gym, exercising a lot. That's what I can see. Lots of you will be turning this page, this health page, and start you know, just basically being as healthy as possible. Not only the diet wise, it's not only what we put in ourselves, but it's also like to exercise as much as you can, and exercise in the right way. And I can see that this will all open the whole new page in your life, guys. There is just so much going to be happening throughout the actual 2017, and this is just the start. This is just the start. And to you guys also, you are also, especially from the mid-January towards the end of January, you're gonna feel very good about yourself. You're gonna feel very strong about yourself. You're gonna feel very powerful. You're gonna feel extremely confident. So this is why this is going to be such an important time to just listen to yourself, to be in touch with your own spirituality, and just basically just listen to yourself and be as spiritual as possible. I mean, I said it before, please, it's just the little things in life, like pay attention to what is on your mind the very first thing in the morning, please. I mean, I said it before and I'm gonna say it again, that it's so important, especially when it's such a spiritually in charge, spiritually powerful time. We have to make the most of it. And guys, most certainly the luck is going to be going your way. The luck is most certainly gonna be going your way, especially when it comes to your work, finances, career, and just the finances in general, really. I think this is going to be very, very important time. And also, what else I was going to say is that for those of you that are having like a private businesses, maybe for example, for those of you that are working for yourself, or even for those of you that are retired and that are doing your own thing, you see, there is just towards the end of January 2017, this time is going to be probably one of the most important time when it comes to you and when it comes to the actual year 2017. The end of January 2017 is going to be very important, because there is going to be an incredible idea that is going to come to you. So if you're working for yourself, you see, this particular idea is just something that is going to come to you, and it's just going to become a huge, big additional part to what you already do. And it's just something that you wouldn't even think about it before. It's just something that it never crossed your mind before, okay? So if you are retired, this is the same thing. Some really great idea is going to come towards you. If you're at college, university, exactly the same thing. Something just completely out of the blue, it's going to come to you, an idea. You just might as well wake up in the morning, like what I said before. You're completely in touch with your own spirituality. We're all in touch with our own spirituality while we sleep, because our subconscious mind is like traveling even while we are sleeping, astral projections and things like that. Therefore, we get all these amazing and powerful messages, and that's why it's very important to pay attention what's on your mind the very first thing in the morning. You are going to be spiritually and enhanced, spiritually charged, like there is no tomorrow. So let me just go back to the end of January 2017. It's like when this is going to be completely enhanced. So if you are working for yourself, you are going to start doing it. Something is going to come to you, something really big. But this is not just anything. This is just an idea that you never thought about it before. You were never thinking about it before, but it's going to become very big, and it is going to become part of your business, part of what you do. If you are working for somebody else, this is exactly the same thing. If you are working for somebody else, it's not exactly the same thing, but if you're working for somebody else, I can see that lots of you will actually want to change career, and that is going to be going on very, very strongly towards the end of January 2017. You see, how is it actually going to happen is that you are going to get a very important message. You're going to get a very important news from somebody, from a male person, from an older, wise male person, a news and information at the end of January 2017, and you really look up to this person, you really like this person, you think this person is really powerful, extremely wise, and that particular person at the end of January is kind of, after you receive that particular news, that particular information, this is just going to open so many different doors to you guys. It's unbelievable. Very, very important time. Whether you're working for somebody else, this is going to be the time that after this point, you will really want to change your career. After this point, lots of you are just literally going to be sitting and just thinking, oh my God, this is the time. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. So if you do want to change your career, guys, the end of January 2017 is going to be ridiculously powerful. Ridiculously powerful, especially when it comes to you changing your career and getting the right career. This is not going to be any type of career. This is going to be literally life-changing, okay? Let me just tell you one thing as well. If you're not working and if you're looking for a new job or anything like that, okay, the end of January is just like ridiculously promising. The end of January, the right job is going to manifest. The right job is going to come to you. When I say the right job, it is the job that is just going to give you an insight into your future. You will kind of already, it is going to be very strange but very powerful, but you will know exactly what that means. So because it's going to be the job that you haven't done before, the career that you haven't done before, because I can see the whole fresh new energy, but also at the same time you're going to feel extremely excited, you're going to feel extremely good about it, but at the same time, through this job offer, through this career, you will instantly be able to connect yourself to your future, and you will instantly be able to kind of feel yourself, see yourself, and it's all going to make sense. And the same if you're working, like if you're for example self-employed, this particular additional thing that you're going to start doing, it's going to be huge later on. It is not just going to be something really tiny additional that you're going to start doing. This is going to be literally life-changing, and it's just going to become like a business by itself, really. If it wanted to be, if you wanted it to be by itself, it could become. However, very, very powerful time, very, very strong time. Okay, when it comes to love, and for example, you see, when it comes to love and when it comes to emotions, when it comes to relationships, you see, for those of you that are in happy relationships, you know, I don't see, sorry, for those of you that are in happy relationships with your partner, husband, wife, I can see your relationship going on a different level. I can see you two getting closer, and I can see things going really smoothly. And I can also see that there is going to be the journey that you're going to plan with your partner. There is going to be the certain journey that you're going to apply, you're going to kind of think about right at the end of January 2017 with your partner. And it's all kind of going to be a great time, and this is going to be kind of celebration for your relationship to go on the next level. You see, it's 3 different types of relationships that we have here, guys, okay? So that's for those of you that are in happy relationships, okay? For those of you that have been, because I'm seeing this sign, you see, for those of you, there are lots of Cancerians that have been in an unhappy relationships, okay? In a relationship that you weren't feeling too good about, and your partner didn't feel too good about. Relationships that are maybe coming to an end. Please don't get me wrong, I'm strictly saying to those of you Cancerians that are in an unhappy relationship and you just didn't have any force, you didn't feel like you have a power to say anything or to kind of stop it, or you were just completely like a you know, like hoping for something else, hoping for something different, and it just never happened, you see. For this kind of relationships, maybe for those of you, if I can say that we're in an unhappy relationship, this is going to be the time when this unhappy relationship will kind of come to an end, and you're going to feel really good about it, and I suppose your partner is going to feel good about it, because you will see that this is the relationship that maybe will come to an end. But this is strictly for those that in an unhappy relationship. But also for those of you that are in an unhappy relationships, you see, this will all start. This is not going to start, oh, just you know, just like that. It's basically going to be like a little disappointment. You will kind of feel disappointed by your partner, husband, wife. You will feel that they've let you down. This could mean many different things, and this is going to be the start point of the end, I suppose. But it is going to feel like the right thing to do, and I repeat, is for those of you that have been in an unhappy relationships. That certain things are going to come to an end, and they're going to be triggered by the fact that you will feel betrayed by your partner, husband, wife. So this is going to feel like the step in the right direction. Okay, and on another hand, what else I was going to say, that you see, there is also going to be the certain friend, very good friend that is going to need your emotional support, please. That particular friend that is going to need your emotional support, guys, it's a very good friend of yours. It's somebody that you know you love so much, and that person loves you so much. That person has been in your life for a really long time, and that particular person is going to be needing your moral support, because that particular person is a really good friend of yours, but it is that particular person is gonna be going through lots of like sadness, and they you know, like maybe grief, and it's just that particular person is just basically going to need your help, is going to need your strength, and I can see clearly going towards that person, and then basically, you know, that person is going to feel so much better. It's your real friend, the person that I'm actually talking about. But also, if it's not a friend, it could be like a really, you know, really good family member, or, you know, your brother, your sister, somebody who really, you know, you really love this person so much. It's very difficult sometimes to see if they're friends or they're like a family, really good friends, or if they're like a family members, because you see, friends and family members, they, you know, really good friends and family members, we love them all. So sometimes it's very difficult to actually see who is it going to be, but it is going to be known to you right at around the end of January 2017. Okay, and also what else I was going to say, that at the end of January 2017, if I could just put the whole January in one, if I could just say how the whole January is going to be, I would just straight away go to the end of January, and I would just say that the end of January 2017 is going to be completely life-changing for you, absolutely life-changing for you. And for those of you that haven't been feeling really well, for those of you that have been feeling quite down, I know for the fact that lots of you felt very down lately, and especially for the last few months, you see, the end of January, it is going to be absolutely life-changing, because the end of January is like, especially for those of you that have been working really hard, and for those of you that didn't feel like you didn't have like anything back, or you didn't get enough rewards, the end of January is going to be absolutely life-changing time. There is also very big realization you're going to have at the end of January, guys. Okay, very, very important time, very, very important time. I mean, February 2017 is going to be ridiculously busy for you, in every single positive way, in every single way, but in a positive way, of course. It is going to be very, very busy time in general, but January is when it's all going to start. Okay, when it comes to your health, guys, if the health is going to be fine, you might feel a little bit like something that you need to ground yourself with, like sometimes, you know, sometimes life seems like a dream. Sometimes, you know, there are certain days that we have, and then the certain days we don't feel as grounded, you see, and it's very important to feel grounded. And when I say grounded, it basically, it's sometimes the days can seem like dreams, and these particular situations we are not able to feel or see or use our own powerful capabilities, because this energy is kind of preventing us to move on and realize certain things about past, present, and the most importantly future. At the end of January there is going to be a huge realization about your future, and you will see exactly what I mean. When it comes to the health, you see, the only thing is that every now and then you will feel like, did you need something to ground yourself? Is there something to ground yourself with? And hematite bracelets are absolutely amazing to absorb all sorts of negative energies, and to actually, most importantly, to help us to ground ourselves. Very, very good for grounding indeed. And what else I was going to say, sorry, but in general, it's in general, the health is actually going to be very good. You see, the health, especially for those of you that have been waiting for the certain like a health improvements, again, this is going to be another month where you're going to be able to actually see, feel the certain health improvements about yourself. You're going to feel much lighter, you're going to feel much more energy, you're going to feel much more energetic in general. So it's going to be very, very good months when it comes to your health, especially for those of you that have been waiting for certain health improvements from the certain ailments that you had for a while and there were no improvements. Now January, especially towards the end, you are going to start feeling so much better in general, seriously. Okay, and also, you know, sorry, also when it comes to your love, when it comes to those of you that are single, you see there is someone very interesting that you will actually gonna meet through your work, okay, through your business, through your career. There is someone very powerful that is going to enter your life at the end of January 2017. I think that this person may be Leo. This person may be Leo in horoscope, or this person's ascendant maybe Leo. Okay, very, very strongly I can actually see, I can sense Leo here. So there is somebody very special that is going to enter your life right at the end of January 2017, and this is for those of you that are single. And this particular person you're really going to look up to quite a lot, and this person is going to look up to you quite a lot. Okay, if you are not working, if you are retired, you are also going to meet somebody through some kind of like wherever you go to spend your time in a day, wherever you go to spend your time in a week, whatever you do that is not work, wherever you go out to meet people, to spend the time with people, you see, this is going to be the time when you're going to meet this other person through like social, you know, through the social things. You know, there are going to be lots of other people around. You're going to start like friends, you're going to start chatting, and then as more as you talk, the more as you get close, the more you're going to get closer, and the attraction is going to be more powerful and more powerful. Somebody very, very significant, and somebody who is going to stay there for a while. Somebody very wise indeed. Okay guys, so in general this is going to be the great month, the month of changes, and I'm so happy for you because this is going to be absolutely brilliant. And I was just going to say to you, if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel, like and share. Thank you ever so much for watching. Sasha Bonasin, Psychic Medium.